Okay, I honestly think this book, Key Concept of Chess, The Hedgehog, by Herman Groten, is a great book, and so that's why I would like to show you another couple of games from this book, because the concepts and ideas shown inside are, in my opinion, amazing. And we can try to learn and use them in our own games. Okay, this is a game played in 2005 between Van Hastert Edwin, rated 2398, and Anderson Ulf, 2584. This game was played at a rapid time control. So e4, c5, knight f3, e6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, and knight c6, knight b5, d6, c4, knight f6, and here it strangely plays knight 5 c3. I thought, in fact, here it's written the common line is knight 1 c3. It makes sense. However, let's see. So it seems that this one is 6, knight f3, and now a famous, for sadly incorrect by modern standard, pawn sacrifices 8 d5 was played in a World Championship match between Karpov and Kasparov. And it seems the author discussed this game in another one of his writings, okay? So that's the interesting part. I think I should have put a diagram here, just to... Knight f5, c3, bishop e7, bishop e2, castle, castle, b6. Sorry, I took probably... no, it's after, okay. b6, f4, and now bishop b7, bishop f3, and a6, okay. And now we have the hedgehog formation. That's the important part. Now, white makes a mistake, that is queen a2. Eventually try to think, and if you know what would be the right move in this position, okay? So it seems that the best move should be bishop e3, but queen e2 was a mistake, which will be punished. How? With knight d4, queen f2, and knight takes f3. Queen takes f3, queen c7, and queen e2 again. The white queen has already made numerous moves, toing and throwing, while their queen side remain severely underdeveloped. So the problem is that he has 3 pieces in the initial squares, while black has finished the development because the rooks are connected. And so, rook a c8, b3. Also this move, it seems, is not so good. It was better probably this, it says. And d5. Anderson seizes the moment. But maybe stronger was b5, he says. So after d5, there is c takes d5, e takes d5, e5, d4. And black's is obviously pressing and opening the lines, okay? Knight a4, knight e4, and bishop a3. So it seems that Black could have won a piece if he would have played bishop takes e3, knight takes a3, b5, knight b2, and queen c5, because the threat at this point is d3 with a discover check and the attack on the knight a3. Okay, so let's try sometimes to just watch the comments by moving the pieces in our head instead of actually moving them on the board. Okay, this is interesting. White miss it, black miss it too, and black is a grandmaster. So, but this was a rapid game, so clearly he missed something that he should be a line that the grandmaster should be able to check, right? That's interesting. Well, okay, in any case, after bishop a3, he played d3, queen e3, b5, bishop takes e7, queen takes e7, knight b2, and rook f d8. Black calmly activates the last piece. Rook d1. Notice that white is still playing with only 2 or 3 pieces out, so it's like a -8 here. When your pieces are not out of the 4th square, of the 4th rank, and we are at move 24, you understand that there is a problem, right? So black, notice that that pawn is defended, so you cannot really attack it easily. Black plays rook c2, and after knight takes d3, there is knight c5, and white resigned. Okay. During all the book, there are some interesting pictures. Here you can see Ulf Andersson with Jan Timman, and so that's also another reason for getting the book, because it has some good pictures. There was also another game I wanted to show you by Kasparov that was a blitz, and I think it's interesting for everybody, also if it's a little longer game. I hope you will enjoy it. Just a second.